Good morning. The Appellate Division First Department is now in session. My colleagues and I welcome you. Ms. Guerrero, you may proceed.
Thank you. May it please the court, good morning. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored to present 39 applicants to the court for admission to the bar. Each of these applicants has met all of the requirements necessary for admission to the New York State Bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each and every candidate here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant here this morning does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the Bar of the State of New York. Therefore, I do hereby move for their admission.
Thank you. Before I rule on your motion, I want to take an opportunity to thank the members of the Committee on Character and Fitness for the excellent job they have done to assure us that the candidates here today are well qualified for admission to the Bar of the State of New York. The committee's work is important to us, as it is to the entire Bar of the State of New York. They honor us by serving pro bono. The work is greatly appreciated by all the justices of the court, and I would ask you, Ms. Guerrero, to please relate this message to the committee members. Now let's turn to the motion that is before the court. Justice Cardozo famously said, justice delayed is justice denied. I'm sure you've all heard that. Well, I'm going to tell you that there will be no denial of justice today because my colleagues have authorized me to grant this motion forthwith so that the oath of office will now be administered to you. And today, that oath is being administered by Deputy Clerk Margaret Soa. Ms. Soa, you may proceed.
Good morning, Justice Gish. Good morning, candidates. Candidates, please raise your right hand. I would like to see your hands raised, please. Do you solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law according to the best of your ability? Please unmute your mics and respond.
Yes.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your hands and please remute your microphones.
And at this point, I'm going to ask my colleagues to unmute their microphones so we can give you. Am I hearing more I do's? Okay. Good. All right, at this point, I'm going to ask my colleagues to unmute their microphones so we can give you a hearty round of applause, and you can hear it in congratulations for this wonderful accomplishment. So we have traditions here at the Appellate Division, and one of our traditions is that on this auspicious occasion, one of the members of the bench will give some welcoming remarks to you, the newly admitted attorneys of the bar. Today, that privilege falls to the Honorable David Friedman.
Thank you, Justice Gish. Because these proceedings have already gone on for some time, I will be brief. To begin, I want to congratulate and welcome the new lawyers who have just been admitted to the bar of the state of New York, and also to congratulate their families and friends who have helped them on their journey to this day. I know that this is a very special day for all of you, as it should be. Your presence here today is the culmination of many years of extraordinary effort and sacrifice by you and your loved ones. Each of you met the difficult challenges that were presented and have earned the right to be admitted to the bar. You and your families should be very proud. I share your excitement in today's ceremony. Although it has been many years since I was admitted, I can still remember my admission ceremony as if it were only yesterday. The experience remains with me. It was the moment that I began a legal career that has always been exciting and challenging. Since that time, my reverence for the practice of law has only increased. The pandemic from which we are emerging and the technological innovations that the courts and lawyers have used to avoid some of the effects of that pandemic highlight the fact that change is a constant of the legal world in the 21st century. A successful legal career involves frequent adaptation to new and unexpected circumstances in technology, in society, and in the law itself. As President Lincoln wrote in 1862, we must rise with the occasion. As our case is new, so must we think anew and act anew. It is my fervent hope that each of you, new members of the bar, will rise with the occasion and meet all of the challenges that the future is sure to bring. You should also bear in mind that it is a good idea to always act with common decency. Do unto other lawyers as you would have them do unto you. Decency and love thy neighbor do not seem to be rules of practice for a profession where the motto usually is that the only thing that matters is to win. The facts are that they are valuable rules of practice. Reputations are established and usually rapidly. It is hard to change a bad reputation, and a lot of benefits flow from having a good one. As new attorneys, develop your craft. Immerse yourself in all facets of the area you are working in. If you are a trial lawyer, go and watch the performance of some of the great ones. Not only will it be entertaining, it will also be educational. I would remind you that although you have graduated law school, passed the bar, and have become lawyers, your legal education has only just begun. You will be required over the next few years to absorb a tremendous amount of knowledge. While this will certainly be challenging, I would like to tell you that these years will be some of the most exciting ones in your career. Relish every moment and learn all you can learn. Eventually, your career will take you to a crossroads at which you will want to stop, reflect, and measure your success as a lawyer. How will you do that? Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, in a private letter to Justice Cardozo, wrote that the measure of success is not the power, place, prestige, or prominence a lawyer achieves, but rather the trembling hope of striving each day to attain cherished ideals. Sounding a similar note, Justice Cardozo himself called upon lawyers to adopt what he called the true spirit of the bar, giving full scope to his characteristic eloquence. Justice Cardozo imparted the following ringing message to the new lawyers of his day. Now it lies with you to uplift what is low, to erase what is false, to redeem what has been lost, till all the world shall see, and seeing shall understand, that union of the scholar's thought and the mystic's yearning, the knight's ardor and the hero's passion, which is still in truest moments of expression, the spirit of the bar. Make that your spirit of the bar in whatever field you choose to practice, and you will go far. Congratulations again and best of luck. My remarks are now concluded.
Thank you, Justice Friedman, and to my other colleagues on the bench. And at this point, the admission ceremony is now closed and court is adjourned.
Thank you, Justices and Ms. Soa. The new attorneys will stay on with me.
Oh, it's not right there.